Did you also start your YouTube channel and you had the momentum and the momentum is starting to go down and you're starting to slowly feel that motivation and you're starting to slowly doubt yourself and you're starting to slowly get less disciplined? If that's you, this episode is just for you. I made this just for you. This is part one, but my name is Quincy. This is Viral Topics. I talk about mindset with starting your YouTube business, and I wanted to share a relatable story with you about I started my YouTube channel. I did a 7-day challenge and I made up 10 videos and 20-something shorts, and I only got 50 subscribers, less than 50 subscribers, and said I have 4,000, almost 5,000, 4.7 thousand views in that time frame. So maybe my videos aren't hitting, but there was a part that I'm like, oh man, I'm not getting views. I better just, I'm starting to doubt myself. But that doubt that's setting in will really prevent you from growing this year. And when you can push through that doubt, you don't know what's on the other side of that. Now, I did make 30-something videos, but it may blow up later on. And staying true to the process and keep on moving and staying disciplined is the name of the game. And I wanted to share something with you that you can use, that you should absolutely use in your business. By the way, it is a beautiful day here in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I'm at the pond. This is my favorite park in Jacksonville, North Carolina, Jacksonville Commons Park. But as I was saying, this is really important as far as your business. Recently, it's February 4th, February 5th, February 6th, January 15th, I quit my job as a hibachi chef. I've been a hibachi chef for 8 years, and I was the first hibachi chef in my city to win the best chef of the city, get voted best chef of the city by the Jacksonville Daily News. It's one of my, most praised accomplishments that I have. And I love the art of hibachi as far as understanding the cuisine, preparing it, cooking in front of the customer, and also performing and being a medium for the people at the table, so they're in an environment that feels safe, and it's a place that they really want to be while they're eating their steak and their shrimp and their lobster and the fried rice that I prepared for them and cooked for them. But the reason I bring that story up is the reason I had left that job is because a lot of the staff were not in alignment with who I'm trying to be and trying to go. And now let me elaborate more on that. 98% of the employees over there were putting stuff in their nose. The waitresses were putting, they would go to the bathroom and it was just, there was so much drugs there. And then that was the waitresses, and then also the sushi chefs, the guys that made the sushi. If you just look back there, they look like they're on it. And those guys were just, it's just weird to talk to them sometimes. And then also the people that made the ramen, those guys, they had whatever, I don't know what brown stuff is, but they had the brown stuff. And that like, it was an environment where I can perform and be myself at this skill set that I have. But the environment was very toxic. In January, I actually had to call the police on the ramen chef. He was a very tall guy. He's been in drugs so bad that all his teeth are missing and gone, and his health is so bad that he has some type of skin problem, and whatever depression and sadness he's going, where he needs to do drugs and all that. You know, I would be at work, and I sometimes, when other people have dark energy around them, sadness, depression, maybe his mom died, which his mom did die, you know, you carry this depression on you, and sometimes you shoot it at people for no reason because, you know, you really aren't very stable. And he was making threats at work, and, you know, I normally just let things go, but, you know, you don't want to be talked down to at work. And he threatened me, and I said, meet me outside. I box at 10 Rounds Boxing Gym. I box at Elmo's Boxing Gym here in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm trained, boy. You're a druggie. And I'm now that I'm saying it out loud, that wasn't the right approach, and I'm gonna humbly say that. I just realized that while I was making this video. Like, I should own that and say that wasn't the right approach. When you're older, like, you should just let shit go like that, because honestly, fighting and cursing, F you, fuck you, meet me outside, bro, it's gonna take you off your focus. Like, it's gonna take you off your journey. It's gonna take you off your purpose. It's gonna take you off your balance. It's gonna take your peace away from you. And when people take your peace away from you, you can't perform at your highest level. And in order to be successful in any type of business, especially in your social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram experience, you need to be at your best balance, your best peace, and your best self, so you can deliver your content. But I had called the police on that guy because he was making threats on me, and I called the Jacksonville Police Department on him, and because he found me on Facebook, and he was on, I don't know if he was on something, but he was just saying the weirdest things, calling me a leprechaun, and I'm gonna steal your Lucky Charms. And I was just like, I was reading the text, I was like, what? And I'm just gonna call the police, because, you know, like, when they're on drugs and when they're on alcohol and their mind is juggled with all this stuff, you're gonna just say dumb stuff, bro. But anyway, I had called the police on him, and then I was like, you know what? It's time for me just to leave this job, because this is not working for me, and a lot of the people around here are doing things that I don't want to do, and I personally don't do. And I wouldn't tell any child or children or any youthful people in our area that this is the way you should live. You should be a druggie and an alcoholic like these weirdos that work at that restaurant. I would never tell anybody that, to be like those weirdos. But then the next day, and I don't want, now listen to me, I don't want my channel to be about drama and me just giving you gossip and rumors. I want us to get away from this, but I'm only revisiting this story so I can give you a lesson. So it's always like, I don't want this channel to be about gossip and rumors and talking bad about people, but I do want this channel to be about learning lessons from, and that's why I'm giving you this story. Now, let me finish the story. After I had called the police on him, and came back to work. He has a girlfriend. Her name is Grace. She also sells drugs in that ramen department. And I know because the waitress told me, the druggy waitress though. But anyway, I came to work and I was peeling shrimp, and then I called the police on her boyfriend the night before, so we get to arguing at work. And then her best friend, which is a waitress, her name is Portia. She comes and slaps me. And I'm like, bro, I've never been assaulted in my life. And this little old druggy waitress comes and slapped me with her flat hand, and I look at her rotten teeth, and I'm just like, this girl just slapped me. And I really wasn't shocked. And so I go, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna call the police right now. I called the police on the boyfriend last night. I'm gonna call the police right now. And I called the police, and immediately a short, heavy-set female officer, Merlin or Merlot officer, it starts with an M. Merlin, Merlot. She, what I didn't like about her is like, as soon as she stepped off her cop car and she started walking, and she's like, so what's the problem? Like, she didn't really want to be there. Like, we're wasting her time after I called 911. And I'm just like, I was like, oh yeah, I called the police. I got slapped by one of the waitresses, and I would like to press charges. And then listen to me, while I was oh my God, while I called the police, her husband, Portia's husband, his name is Lassa. His parents used to own American Dream Cakes or something like. He immediately got her purses and at Grace's, and he took their purses and went to the Circle K or the his name is Lassa. He's from Sweden. He took the purses and went to the Circle K or there's a car wash right next door to hide their drugs. And I was just like, man, this is a bad place. Like, this whole place is now like, just, I'm the rat now. I am the rat. And now everybody in the restaurant, because they're all with the drugs. I'm not with the drugs. They're with the drugs. So that's they're glued together. I can't be part of their group because, I'm not into drugs. I'm not into damaging my health. I'm not into, ruining my relationship with my family. I'm not into criminal behavior. I'm not into not take care of my teeth. I gotta have nice teeth. I'm not into being broke all the time. But anyway, going back to my story. If you hang out with 5 alcoholics, you're gonna be the 6th alcoholic. If you hang out with 5 millionaires, my man, you're gonna be the 6 millionaires. And so that day, let me finish the story. So after she slapped me and the police came, the girlfriend of the guy that I called the police on the night before made a lie. Her name is Grace Lowry. She made a lie to the police and said Quincy was waving his fist at people, and that's why we slapped him. And there's no cameras in that whole restaurant. So, and nobody else, everybody else buys drugs there. So like whenever, I'm the only one that's not in that world, and now they'll collude a story against me, and I wasn't able to press charges because they made that lie there, and then the police officer just said, oh yeah, she looked at me, believed them, and then I didn't get to press charges after I got assaulted by some girl named Portia from the Hakata Japanese Steakhouse. So, but that's no problem. I mean, like, getting slapped from a little old 90-pound waitress, I mean, like, come on. Those are like baby kisses. But, then, after, if you want to hear the full story, I'm cooking right now, so I might as well just finish the story. I had quit January 15th, and it is now, February 6th, February 7th, and I don't know what those employees said to the owners, but I still haven't got my paycheck from January 15th, January 31st, and my paycheck from December 15th bounced twice. And so I actually have 3 paychecks from the Hakata Japanese Steakhouse that I have still not, I still haven't received. And now, like, I text the owner and I text the owner's wife, and they said they'll get back to me. And I still haven't got a call back. And so I'm just gonna give it another 7 days, this coming Monday, and I'm just gonna call the Department of Labor, because that's just ridiculous. I can't get my money because I'm not part of this whole druggy circle. I just don't, like, that's just not fair. That's just like not fair business. And my point for making this video is, bro, when you have a toxic environment that you have no reason to be around, don't ever go in that direction. If you're not a druggie yourself, don't go hang out at a business where there's a bunch of druggies. I'm letting this out, but I don't ever want to talk about this again. It feels ugly. This is kind of just a way of me just venting out and just saying, hey, you know what, but the point of this video is you need to purge everything in your life that's not serving you. If you have a purpose, if you have a passion, if you want to go get money, if you want to get better relationships, you need to let go of people in your circle or people that you associate with so you can get there. People are always going to put their negative energy in there, and they're not going to know that they put that into you. If you have dreams and see the opportunity in 2025, bro, YouTube is doubling in 2025. There's so much great opportunity here. And also, whenever TikTok comes back, bro, TikTok is going to be making so many millionaires, bro. Like, the number one thing that you need in your business, I've seen so many easy mode people that's just saying, hey, this is how you do it. This is how you really do it. Your mindset will take you there. Having a strong mindset that won't crash under pressure will get you there. Having a strong mindset that can stay disciplined and just do the work every day is how you get there. And the best way to stay disciplined and to keep your peace is to let go and purge everything and all the negative people around you. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ever since I quit that restaurant, even though they still owe me like 3 paychecks, that's I don't know how much I got left. That's maybe $2,000, $2,500. I don't know how much money they owe me, but there's a part of me that's a little upset that they won't pay me my money, and I'm gonna turn them into the North Carolina Department of Labor. But my peace by letting all of that go and forgiving them, and also forgiving myself for being mad and angry, has been the healthiest thing for me. Like really, like I wake up, I work out, I make videos, I'm on my track, and it's all because I let go of all the negative people. I was a hibachi chef for 8 years. I've been doing that 5-6 times a day. And I just decided, I was like, look, 2025 is about great opportunity in this social media life. Like, bro, YouTube, TikTok, Instagrams is like, bro, the money that can be made now and opportunities with the AI and all of that, bro, that thing, the possibilities can change your life. And if you want to really tap into what's going on now, purge your circle. Get rid of everybody that's not serving and helping you on your journey. That is one of the best things you can do for growth and staying accountable and being consistent. Because a lot of people in your circle will indirectly put bad energy, which will prevent you from getting to your viewers, prevent you from getting to your money, and prevent you from having healthy, strong relationships with yourself and the people around you. And that's what 2025 is about. My name is Quincy Salonga. You're watching Viral Topics. Like, subscribe, share. I have the second part of this video tomorrow. Purging your circle is very important. Purging your circle is very important. Get rid of all the negative people that's not serving you this year. Tomorrow I have another lesson that's part 2 of this that can also that will really tap in and get that energy up. You need to get your energy up when you out on this phone. Like really, like all the videos that I put out are the ones when I was really, really cooking. Like I was really behind that camera and I was really like, yeah, like the energy was great. And I can teach you how to tap into that energy without getting any type of supplements, without caffeine. And that's gonna be my lesson tomorrow. Subscribe, like, share, and tune in tomorrow, and I got another great video. Aloha, and have a great day.